we are streaming, although actually the preview is showing nothing, so I have no idea. Nope, that appears to be working. So, time for some Washizu Mahjong. And we already have our Washizu and an Arakagi currently set up. So clearly we've got to be on opposing sides. From what Cara was saying in the chat, it's probably true that we could try and set up a proper 2v2 thing. Probably have to use the chat. We might do that after a free-for-all to start with. We'll see who turns up and how this goes. Room code is up top if you just want to join. This is a friendly game. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, none of these points will matter for any kind of league-based shenanigans. But, you know, it's been a while since we played Washizu, so we'll see now that Sol allows us to do it. How's it going? Hello again, Aegon! And hello, Lily! And Rumi, and Glazzy. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, we're just waiting on one more, and then we will start the free-for-all round of this game. After that, we may go into Discord and veto things, go into a chat, and see if we can set up a proper 2v2 event of some sort. See how this goes. Now, to get my excuses out of the way early, Rumi has joined us. We have a good team here, or at least a good set of 4. Good luck all. Let there be blood. Yeah, I'm going to get my excuses out of the way early because I feel I should. Evening, you be. I'm joined. It's gone a bit fast at this point. Back to Washizu Mahjong. Indeed, that is definitely the excuse I'm going to get out here. Also, I've already worked a 46-hour week, so let's see. Also, we begin with 1 concealed tile, and everybody's got a red dragon, so that is a useless concealed tile here. Lily also starts with 2 door and a fully concealed open hand. Okay, so this could be a bit rough. We'll see. This, yeah, could be very rough. Well, that's an unfortunate draw in the circumstances. We'll start west. We could, in fact, cut butter with this chin. And we will. Okay, so we're going to keep red as it's our only concealed tile at this point. We're not interested in calling north. Even though it is our wind, it's our hand's not in good shape, as they can tell already. So we're not going to push with this hand into trouble. And I'd rather have 2 safe tiles for later. Or, you know, random single weight. Okay, so let's have a look at how things are going here. Not much to worry about here. Yeah, that's forced to freeze so early. You got to 4 styles a little early here. Carl has a half concealed hand. This is not on. Lily has yet to draw an opaque tile, but the hand's actually coming together. Possibly to bits and pieces. What do we want to do here? This is looking extremely worrisome up top. I mean, there's the obvious threat. It is obvious. 5 is currently stuck in our hand, unless we can do something about that. Carl could have anything at this stage of the game. That's a good draw, though. We've actually got something that makes that useful. Downside is we'd have to cut the red dragon to do anything with this hand at the moment. 8 so. Well, I'm running out of time, but it should be safe for the moment. Short of either of them doing. They've got all the opaque tiles. This is totally not fair. Totally not how this is supposed to be. Sanzo. Now, we see 2 of them. Where the opaque 7 is.
Boom.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. He wouldn't have kept that for that long if he didn't have it. Unfortunately, I don't think we've got a lot we can do with this. He did cut the opaque 7, so I doubt he's got opaque 7, 8, 9. So nothing for us to worry about on that end. Oh, it's difficult when you have to track multiple members. Alright, that east is just a dead tile, so that's fine. That we could actually make some use of. So we'll siphon that out. If somebody's got the opaque 4-man, they know this is dead. Kyril probably does, given he's got the 2, 6, 8 in his hand. 4 is also the indicator. That is a good draw. What can we do for this one then? Could play a 6 to be safe. It's a gamble against both sides, in truth. Yeah, he could have been trying to hunt that. We're going to go north. I'm not going to risk it. 6 could pass. I'm certain 6 could pass, but we're going to cut the norths and see how this goes. Problem is, from our hand as it is now, it's fairly obvious we don't have anything. That helps. Conceal tile up top. Could be a possibility, but we've culled a lot of that. A pin. Six could be a deal into Lily. She's got the opaque 8. No, actually no. What am I talking about? She doesn't have that. However, she probably has something now. She's only got 1 concealed tile, so
Run, run, run.
okay, seek prevalence on the free. Good weight. See, we had the knowledge that we had where the concealed free was, so we had that defensively to give us a bit of a benefit, but yeah, not much we can do in that position. Kara remains dealer. This seems like a strong start. Hand's a little all over the place, but it's not the worst for what we're doing here. They've got the potential 1 free cut there as well, so let's play south, see if Carl's got it. He wouldn't be interested in calling it anyway, but you know. So both of them have a white dragon each. One of them could have a concealed, but the other one doesn't, so we got that to consider. East. Yeah, pick east is gone, so we can actually afford to hold this because we know if somebody's going to get a... Nobody has a second one. With the opaque one being the one that's gone, we can actually keep that and see if we can get a second. And it's slightly within our benefit to do so. Hatsu's safe now. If anybody's got one, it's a concealed one. But yeah, the lone east with the opaque one gone. Yeah, this is okay to keep. It'll be obvious if we get a second one, but we can live with that. Yeah, we knew one or either had to have that by that stage. West isn't doing anything for us at this stage. Cairo could be quite close to finished. South and 3 concealed. Cut the east.
Boom.
Alright, 7s are disappearing.
Boom.
Well, Ricardo will not have an iron mask.
No.
Oh, that was... Yeah, you had to have the pair, surely. It was either pair or a single weight, but... Yeah, Haku only, 1,000 points. This is going to be a low-scoring round in many ways. If anybody gets something that could be massive, that kind of deal is the sort of thing that could happen. Anyway, triplet the 8s. East should be fine. We don't see any, but I'm going to throw it anyway. Not much we can really do with this, I've got to be honest. You need something to connect to that 9, or at least... Oh, that's a great draw. These are useful, but the 7's not a great weight to be on at any given moment. But if we play the 4, half Suji set up in advance, we'll see. So, probably going to try and get rid of this 1 too. Hope to get something connected to the 9 pin. Hatsu should be fine. . Yeah, so we got rid of 2 middle Sozi tiles upon drawing, which, you never know, might be information. That's a little concerning. So Carl might have some concealed 2 free man, potentially. That's an okay draw. Let's go for 2 pin here. So that potentially gives us options around the high end of the Manzu side of things here. Double Dora, hey? We can live with Double Dora. So 7? No, there's a few things we need for this to work at this point. We're still 2 away. 7 so would be ideal. Triplet of a 9 or another 8 man would be perfect, but okay, Lily calls to 4s. So if she cuts Fedora here, we might be in something. Didn't cut Fedora. She's got to have the opaque one, but she's got to be going on something, possibly Toy Story related. Meanwhile, we're at Ishanten. 2 7s up there, 1 7 on the left. So it's a hell weight regardless. And it might not be a good one for us here. We'll see. If I could reach on a 9, that'd be awesome. Does give some information away, but Haku should be good. I mean, this is a free hand at the moment. 9 man, 9 pin.
Reach.
Alright, let's go. 9-9 for the win. And this is Sananko if we draw this. This is a monster hand if we pull this off. I only have 2 concealed tiles, so I could even be 7 pairs with this hand, with the way it's set up and what they can see. So this could be absolutely terrifying. But it does mean 2, 3, 4 can't be played. Shunfurumi.
No.
Oh, it's a deal-in. I had to go with that. That was a big hand. Red only I will take. Plus a loss of a reach stick, of course, but yeah. That was reach Sananko Dora 2. Okay. I want to keep this free at the moment, but it might not be the best interest for us to do so. Yeah, let's cut the 9. Yeah, so only one of each tile is opaque, which is why I can make some judgment calls about what people have got. So Chun, for example, I know Chun is absolutely safe. I know 1's already gone, but you know, nobody else has got 1, so they can't. At best, they've got 2 of anything. So this is the important thing. If we see a tile, the best they've got 2 of it. Free. Let's go for a 7. So Carl could have wanted that, but decided not to call at the moment. So he's already set up with what he's doing. I mean, we look quite close here. And in fact, we are quite close here. We could end up with a... It does work slightly better with teams, but there is the 4-player. I like the 4-player aspects, at least for occasional things. We might do it. Might do teams in chat in a little bit. We'll see how this goes. Oh, that's a great draw. Let's Sanzo. So 7-man is still the ideal one for this, but I paid 2, 3 is gone. I think 3-4 means that 3 is currently semi-isolated, or if it is, it's going to be on the 1-2-3 side. I doubt he's on any kind of weight of that nature at the moment. East. 1 played, no in hand. If we end up waiting on the 7 man, this isn't going to be great for us, but this is very true. Sure. Problem is, my hand's a little obvious, but we'll see. Can I possibly see with this? I might consider if we get a 5. We're still not drawing useful stuff. So 3 pin, 6 pin, 7 man. Roomy's getting close. 1 pin, you say? Okay. So deliberately setting ourselves up to a pair weight here. We know the 9s and the 1s are still available. So pair weight seems like a reasonable thing to actually go on in this format. And that might be the draw we needed. Although I don't think it gives us an extra concealed, which is I think important here. Lily's close, has a 3 pin in hand. Six so. Alright, we're gonna go round. We're getting to the late game here, and I'm feeling that we got some dangerous things to go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There is a lot of information here, and it's usually in a team, you've got 2 people to discuss and bounce ideas off of and gain some info. This, though, we got a possibility on as well. The answer is 6-0 is safe actually in one direction. I don't think it's safe to Lily necessarily, especially if you set 5. Reach on that. That is a problem. That is a rather severe problem. We can play safety around it, though. But I don't think we're cutting 6-0 here, so I might just have to give this to her, yeah? Yes, Aegon, but in this case, I might have meant it as an idea. It's probably a bit late for it, but... I mean, this could go bad in a couple of directions, thinking about this. This 9 could actually really screw us. Question is the 6 safer? It isn't. Yeah or no? Well, if we get it, but... Does Rooney make the 6 pass? If he does, we've got a route.
No.
Oh, did he change that weight just then? That's fair. I can live with that result, in truth. I know we dealt in, but, you know. We had the Itsu, we had the out. Gotta try it. Alright, down on points, down on luck. See what we can do here. Kyle did not get a great draw. Let's go 1 man. G-Toy is the best thing to be waiting on if you can get it. I'm not gonna lie, Kyle is correct. G-Toy is very scary. Alright, so we've got 2 people with kind of compromised positions, although Lily's hand could potentially be scary, depending on what her actual concealed things are. Let's see if Kyle's got a pair of reds. No. Eight's an okay draw for us, in truth. Even if we just replace that one, so... Oh, pardon. Can I pause this? I don't know if I can pause an actual game here. See, normally I'd be able to do this. I don't know if I have the ability to do that in a casual game. Well, he is winning, and I do get the dealership after this, but... Interesting. No, so...
Pump. G.
Money is back. Right, so I have one so which is safe against all players, so that's worth holding on to right now. 2 calls. Yeah, Big West should also be good here. No chance of one man dealing into anybody as far as I can see. So it looks like it's just Tanpin.
Pun.
Had to give that away because we are now Ishanten.
Run. Run. Run.
Yep, Western 2. Well, it looks like a close battle for the lead at the moment. But we are not doing well. Right, dealer turn. What have we got for our dealer turn? We have things we want. South. But not a lot of them. Good news is we can guarantee we're going to get a chin at some point, so we've got some acceleration available. I mean, they might quite rapid reach at this point. Not far off. We know where the opaque white is, so that means we got information on this. Unless they draw a second, we know that's completely safe. Equally, we are Ishanten. Shun gives us it. Shun 4-6.
Reach.
Fear my dealer reach. So obviously they got some information about this. Question is, what am I waiting on? Probably Pinzu based on things, but it depends what they see. And how much they fear that. I mean, I could also be in a Chunwei, so Lily's probably out. They can guess one of them is probably 8, or I need 8. But 4-7 and mid-Pinzu seems the danger zone right now. Unless they got specific information at hand, and obviously, if they know where the opaque 4 is, then they can make a judgment call on that one. But, yeah. This is tricky. That being said, Simo and Dora. Alright. Oyaman. And we pulled off the first big hand of the game and make a comeback. Fear the Akagi Shigeru luck. Alright, this is a good starting hand here. This could potentially be Sanchikyu. I might even go open Sanchikyu here. I really want that win effect. It is a very nice win effect. I've actually got all of the Akagi stuff because I actually put some extra money into this site. Okay, we know whether that is, but we want to keep that for safety purposes for the moment. Then they're getting in for me again. I mean, I didn't put that much in. I already had quite a lot built up beforehand. I had about 2,000 jade before I started, but I did put some extra money in to get that. Nice. Okay, so Shun. So we're Ishanten for Sanchiku Pinfu here, which would be awesome. Come on, 8-pin. Come on, 8-pin. It's almost worth keeping that, but no. We can also have Tanyo, so this is the thing. We can go for a Tanyo at this point. Tanpin, Sanchiku, or just Tanyo Pinfu for Tanyo Pinfudora for 3. And as a dealer, that's absolutely fine. But we want that 8-pin.
Pun.
Yeah, this is a full Hanshan. Beast. Should be fine, just have to check that quickly. There's the 8-pin we want. Kyril probably wanted it as well. No, he didn't. Interesting. Lily is looking interesting up top. He's sitting west, so yeah, that's dangerous. That's also why I'm not going to get any 8-pins out of that. Yeah, there's a couple of dangerous Honitsus on this table right now. I mean, we're not far off. So, Tenpai. So, it's got to either be an 8-pin single weight or a free 6. The answer is, we want that 8-pin. I guess we'll take that. Low sumo win is fine. But yeah, she could only have been in one of those 3 things, and it does prevent my Sanchiku. That was nearly there at. Okay, so have the lead going into South 1. Kyril's hand looks terrible. But we'll see how far he gets with that. If he's got a pair of Norths, that might be more interesting than anything at this stage. Meanwhile, our hand's okay. Green could be. South is Gil for Broomy. I might force that now, actually. Because it's going to be a problem if I leave that till much later.
Boom.
Yeah, it was going to be a problem if I left it till much later, so we needed to put the acceleration on, and actually that has helped us out a great deal. I mean, to be fair, we look like we might be nearly there now at the moment. That's a bit of information giveaway actually with that pause. I'm giving away a lot of info. I mean, to be fair, we are to the traditional rivals in this format as far as we're concerned. So we do play Washizu a fair amount in ridiculous free-player games occasionally. Also, we just did it on tabletop a few times. We're Ishanten here for Ipeko something. Can we draw that 7 so? Not quite. Game is kind to me. Indeed it is. It's not great for us at the moment. So what are the odds that it is going to be a 2-man weight? Seem fairly low. So I've got a pair of them. 5, 2, 2. Yeah, they shouldn't need that. So let's go for a 2-man. Tony, of course, can bring some interesting mind games here. This is true. But for the moment, we're going to hold off right a second. Red we know is fine. I mean, to be fair, she probably needs 7 as well, based on her current hand coming up, but... Well, we'll see if we get the chance. Yeah, let's take Rise's advice here. Let's go for this.
G.
So I've got to worry about what Rumi's doing as well here. Yeah, okay, as much as I'd love to, I think we're going to have to fold out and be careful here. Can we read the 5 pass here? How likely is this to actually deal in? I don't think it's that likely. Yeah, I think 5's safe.
Wrong! Fukuki-karu! Beach!
I already had it, so yeah, this is where it came in. I was reading around there, but obviously the more you can hide your weight, the better it's going to be. And that was a good deal. We did hit Tenpai though, and that's the thing. Hitting Silent Tenpai is very good in this format. Especially if there's an obvious threat on the board. Alright, so Chitoi looks like a reasonable shout here. Rumi has a Chancer style hand here. We just picked up another thing, so we're going to go red. Okay, well, we're up to 4 pairs. We could go for shenanigans here. Let's just see how this develops. Obviously want to keep this concealed 9. Obviously options for Tanpin as well here, especially if we can draw the early 6. Actually, if we draw the early 6, that's probably going to be the more likely weight here. We just get rid of this and go the other way around with it. White Dragon. No realistic way we can use that. And we have the opaque. I could have kept that and potentially helped Kairo's game out a bit, but I'm not interested in doing that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Carl's hand also looks very good right now. Yeah, we're going to struggle to get rid of a middle 6 soon, so let's force that now. The other 2 hands I think are a bit slower, but Kairo could definitely be ready. Interesting. This is a free-for-all. We might see if we can set up something multiplayer in a moment, but we'll see. Yeah, this is not looking great for what we're doing against Carol right now. Six-so is probably our safest tile, weirdly, but only because we know he's only got pair. Well, depends if he's in a pair weight. He could be in a pair weight. He's really fortunate. So sequence 7-8 off of that. Although we know where the 7 is, so actually we know that's not what he's on right now. The 6 is actually a safe tile. Problem is, it's useful for other things we're doing. So that is a problem. That is a problem. 8-pin from hand. So pair of 9s potentially. If he's got a 5, then he's got Ipeiko Pinfu. There's scenarios where he needs the 7. But we got a pair of 7s here. The 7 is in Lily's hand. Yeah, my theory on this is he would have given up on any weight that required the 7 based on the fact that I've got 2, Lily's got 1 that's connected. He wouldn't have wanted that as a weight. So he'd have gone for something else. Now we've got the potential free-sided weight available if we make the 7 pass, which we should be able to based on everything we can see.
Pong.
Alright, Tanyo 2-5. Let's go. Not a likely one because we see a lot of them out there, but... Huh. That's a problem. Darn. Yeah, I think 7's too dangerous against all 3 players right now. I know there's a pair of them over there. We did use that logic earlier to decide it was reasonable, but... especially now. I'm hoping I put Kyril in an awkward position here.
Each.
Not awkward enough. So how do you make 6? So 2, 4, 6,
Run.
I was trying to work out whether he could be on the 4, and he could, but what he would need for that. That is, unfortunately, another big hand. And that puts Tyrell into the lead. Oh boy. Okay, so 2 hands to go. We have Dora, we have Stuff. Well, let's start with North. Kyrill's got a fully concealed hand, almost. That was very shady. Well, the thing is, I could have attacked that, and that would probably been better for me. In truth, I don't know if I'd have won based on everything, but
Boom.
he's got one. That's fine. Gets a free draw. We'll take it. Does Lily want that one as well? No. He does, but you know. Good draw. Okay, so we have Sanchikyu as a potential thing here. So we'll see early 7. The good news is we know that obviously the chance of these being connected is low, but obviously he gets a lot of benefit from just appearing to be in things. Pair of 1s, you say. We can actually live with that. Drawing Conceal free would be awesome right now. Free man here, but 5 doesn't change our thing very much, so we'll just play 1 out. Yeah, free concealed tiles. Obviously, one of them has to connect to either one of these 2 suits. And I guess Sanchikyu is what you would fear. Kyra probably doesn't. He sees a couple of 5s. He sees the other one over there. So I need the opaque one for that to work. Still, not impossible that it's still on the wall. I could draw it. Oh, there's no red 5s in the game as well, if you haven't noticed by now. So nothing to worry about on that front. Rumi's looking close. I guess that's the problem. We don't have no idea how close Kyril is or not, but out of nowhere, yeah, he could reach and then suddenly we got problems. Right, 4th Haku. Not going to be a problem there. He kept the 1. That concerns me a little. Nobody's got any at this point. So let's go for one man. This is true. He does, but you know, you never know. You could always reach out of nowhere and suddenly we got a world of hurt. But yeah, 1-1-1.
G.
Useful. That's somebody who probably isn't temp at this point, but
Reach.
let's put some pressure on. What am I waiting on? It's on of a few. There's very few things I could be waiting on, in truth. But I'm just hoping to scare Rumi off a bit. Or, you know, force him out if he draws. Basically 5 so, 2 so. Well, actually, he can use 2 so. But, you know. That's more about scaring off his draws than anything else here. Oh, 4's an interesting push. But I guess he figures he's got... Because Zakaro has the free man. That's a known fact. He has the opaque free man. He must have, because otherwise he wouldn't have been able to play the 4 with any safety.
Tsumo.
I mean, that sort of information is kind of useless to me at that stage, but you know, that is a good win. There's that too. But yeah, that's the advantage of having all the concealed tiles. You have information. Anyway, last dealer turn. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let's see if we get a free draw off Rumi. No. Fake one was on the table. Yeah, that's the other kind of thing. The processing speed at times for this game, Washizu, is a bit weird. Especially in free-for-all. At least in a 2-player game, you have somebody to bounce ideas off of and work these things out independently, but... Anyway, we just have to survive the game, and actually this hand's looking quite good for that. I mean, we're already Ishanten here. If I draw 2-pin or 7, so we're there. So, Ishanten for a closed weight. Well, there's a couple of the 2-pins we needed. I should probably have calls off, actually, but... I have no Yaku. Dealer reach for the win?
Reach.
Alright, there we go. Put the pressure on people, work out what I've got. It's actually not the most difficult of ones to work out here. There's a couple of things it could be. But I don't see any of my winning tiles, so there's stuff to draw. I mean, first end reach is a thing you can do in this format, but yeah. Anyway, let's put the pressure on other people. If they can play around me, see if they can do shenanigans. Carl picks up a 2-Han direct hit off me at this point, then well done to him. But if he goes to a draw, I'll take the additional buffer, so... Counter reach. No, that could just be unfortunate on my end. I don't think she wants 7 so necessarily, so... Carol's folding out. Did I say that was the dealer? Maybe not. Carol's going to be able to respond with a win of his own at the moment. There's for 7.
No.
Reach 2 Dora. Because of that, 7-7, and we will bust out and take the win. GG's. I get to keep my blood. I don't know how much Lily's got left. Yeah, I like the start of that game, certainly. That was very tip-tappy Mahjong, and it just then got overwhelmed by a couple of big hands towards the end. But GG indeed. Right then. So, if we're going to do a team event then, we need basically to position people in a weird sort of way, and I don't know if we can do that very easily. But then I'm going to have to get some paperwork out for this. This is a good question, because really, if I could move Cairo into a position... Because I think this is sequential with the way it's ordering. I don't think it's random here. Can be built on luck. Okay, so currently it's myself and Kyrol versus Rise and whoever. Rise and Prospero. If it's random, then I have no idea. Or we just do another free-for-all. Who knows? Goodness knows. Alright, I'm gonna say ready up. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to at this point, which is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna move myself into the streaming chat just for purposes, but we'll see how this goes. Alright, let's start. Does mean I'm not going to be talking as much about my hand during this game, but only because the enemies have ears.
Hello.
Hello.
Maybe I might not be. I don't know.
Well, yeah, we have no idea.
I mean, you can decide whether I'm a friend or an enemy. If I'm next to you, I could be your friend. You have the choice.
Well, this is true. All right, so this is me and Rise versus Cairo Prospero.
Okay, Prospero, we got this. All right, I believe in you.
All right, so we'll take a combined points total because I don't think there's another way of doing that. That's very easy. Although if somebody does take a bunch of direct hits, we will count as a blood loss, I guess.
Okay, all right.
If we can work it out like that.
So if we start with 1,000 CCs each, maybe, and work from there. I don't know.
Somebody's gonna have to get a blood calculator out.
I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, only direct hits between the two of us, I guess. All right.
I guess so. We are on opposite sides, so why not? All right, 9.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I do think it's random, which is not ideal.
No, we can't plan it, basically, but you know, we'll leave that for tournament modes to work itself out. Oh dear, but this is a hell of a lot faster than doing this on Tabletop Simulator.
I mean, that's true, yeah.
Okay, what are you looking like?
Okay. Do this.
I mean, we're looking quite good here.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. I'm a little bit jealous, in fact. In fact, Rice's hand is kind of amazing.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, we're being outsped here.
It's fine. Prospero will bail me out of the situation.
Rise, can you accept a Khan if I give you the obvious one?
I can.
Do you want it or not, or do you want to wait?
Not really.
Use up all your time
That's fine.
talking.
Let me know.
Use all your time.
I've got 20 seconds to move. It's fine. I got time to burn. But anyway, yeah, let me know because I can give you that when and if you decide you want it.
Do that now, just in case.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, I figured. Can you or can you not? It's a good question, Mono.
Can you or can you not? Well, we're going to find out.
Can.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
Ah, well.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like I struggle to like do the calculations.
I mean, I'm kind of in phases of this, but we'll see. We'll see.
It's much harder when you only got 20 seconds.
Well, the only other alternative was actually doing a weird thing where you have 300 seconds for the whole match, and I felt that actually wasn't an improvement.
Yeah, 60 plus 0 is still it's just too slow.
Oh, don't you want it again?
Can.
Nice.
Oh boy.
Nice!
Sumo.
Yeah, I hit Tenpai for 147 a little earlier, but yeah, that was the win.
You know what? Can't fold it.
No, can't fault that. The only problem is, of course,
Good luck.
I'm still the dealer right now, so we didn't actually gain any points as a team.
You actually lost 3 cc's of 30 cc's of blood.
Yeah,
Haha.
or whatever we're doing for this.
If we are caring about that, which I honestly.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's probably not worth it.
I mean, it's fine. No difference of thing there. I was in Tenpai, but not for a good hand. Particularly, it was just a 4-7 Tanya.
Yeah, force it now.
I wasn't Tenpai.
All right, then let's go. Okay, manga on the left to worry about then.
Yes, you should be afraid. Prospero is a good teammate and will probably win this hand before I get a chance to. We'll see.
I mean, at the moment.
Because the question becomes, is Prospero willing to direct hit Shadow? That's the real question.
Yeah, we'll give him a chance.
Like, if Prospero runs me, I'll be very sad. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, Mono did that.
Yeah, if Prospero runs me, then I would change my mind and speak a 2v2.
That is absolutely fair, I think, in the circumstances.
Okay. Ah, yes, the Kogashi. Yes, exactly.
Indeed. It was one of the greatest moments. See, didn't need it. So, based on information I have, this isn't as silly as it looks. He says, hoping he hasn't worked this out horribly.
It passed, so
Yep.
pretty cool.
As I say, I was hoping I hadn't misworked that out, but you know. But I can't explain my analysis in front of you,
I mean, yeah, makes
because
sense.
that would give away my hand away to a certain extent.
Mhm.
Having blood is overrated. Indeed it is. I mean, it's only scary if... It's only scary if...
It's only scary if. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Because there's information I have that does mean I know things about at least one of the two hands that's going on. The downside is I think that information also means that I'm not winning either, so... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
I see. Okay. Thank you, Agan. I appreciate the warning. I do.
It's a good warning.
It is
It's
very
the best,
good.
it's the best warning you're going to get.
Prospero is being incredibly helpful to me by scouting tiles for me.
Well, this is true. I mean, I think, yeah, I've got a setup that means I could be waiting on almost anything.
That wasn't a Sumagiri, so that could have dealt in, but it's fine.
How far delayed is your stream? I called the Green Dragons ages ago.
Yes. Still handy information. It's good. It's good. Like,
Yeah,
I'm glad
it's
that
useful.
someone is-
It's info.
I'm glad someone's watching out for me. I'm glad Egan's got my bag. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, there is now a chance Prospero's there, I think. He's got around my knowledge to a certain extent. But I don't think he's waiting on that.
I mean, that's true. Prospero hasn't. Sorry, Egan hasn't been wrong yet.
I mean, sure.
Can.
I mean, sure. Alright, hi Tay then from Cairo. Let's go.
I have a Gambutsu. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was going to choose that 7, by the way. You can't get away from me.
Yeah, I don't know about all the 7s were, so for the longest time I knew Prospero wasn't Tenpai.
Yeah. 7 would have got me Tenpai, but sadly that's not the case. Also, I just lost 150 CCs, right?
Yeah, you would.
Sorry,
No, actually, no,
3,000.
you had a teammate in Tenpai, so yeah, both of us had a team in
count.
Tenpai.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I didn't realize.
We're
Okay, cool.
It's considered it's a plot point in the rules at some point, but we're considered taking from our teammate.
Okay. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Yeah, that the arrow is pointed. Yeah, that works. That works.
Not in that specific case. I mean, if we knew that Prospero was in Tenpai and we had no way to really dodge it, I could ask Rice to deal into me, and he actually could have done. But, you know, at that point, it was questionable.
But I think, yeah, if we're using like the original manga rules, I think the final score matters, but only in the difference in rank bonus at the end. So like,
Yeah, so
it might have been 8 It might have been 800 CCs, but that's about it. It's not.
yeah.
Like it
Again, I need my CC calculator. I haven't got into that tabletop
Pum.
thing I've set up for quite a while. Also, I'm giving you things by not paying attention, so that's on me.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not worrying about it
Good.
yet.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry.
What you're actually doing is it only means for full sense of security we'll have no safe tiles later.
I mean, yeah, I'm already Tenpai, so, you know, just deal in. It's fine. Point difference rank bonus, indeed. And currently we're exactly tied, so...
Yeah, exactly. So, is there a seat priority? I don't think so.
I
It'd be a weird
doubt
thing,
it, but I guess it could be a thing. But for some reason, that never came up.
Yeah, that'd be a
That'd be a really
weird
finicky...
rule. Rice could have this, but Rice does have this. Okay,
No
cool.
thanks. I'm not going to give you another drawer.
Ah, okay, thanks.
You know what? Why not? That's why not.
Do that while it's safe, because otherwise I could use it. Yeah, I mean, exactly, yeah. I mean, I guess if a player was ahead, not that it ever happened in the manga, but if a player was ahead...
I mean, yeah, in the game where she's the never-ending 5th, yeah, we'll run that.
No.
Yeah, I so want that.
In the never-ending 5th, Washizu used to go to last, which mattered. But, yeah, in practical terms, not really.
See, as it stands, I'm 2 ranks below you now.
You are now 2 ranks below me.
So that could be a thing. But yes.
Okay,
that's
we're
pretty
in
deep,
East. Let's just work out this one.
Oh, this is pretty open hand.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's fair, but it does feel really bad to have a really good hand that is entirely open. Okay. Because now everybody gets to see my bad inefficiency choices.
I mean, yeah, I'm worried about that too, don't worry.
Well, and also how ridiculously lucky I am at times. Like that's also a problem.
Hmm. 。 I'd like some of that luck. Honestly, even just getting Washizu in what the 13 pulls I made, that was luck. So I think I've used all my luck for today. Let's play that now because you're gonna need it later, probably.
Maybe.
Given you're almost Tenpai, could easily have made that 369 wait. You could. I mean, the thing about this rule set, right, is you can always excuse an inefficient discard as like, oh yeah, no, I can see that they might need it later, so I'm getting rid of it early. That's what I'm doing. It's defensive play.
Yeah, it's turn 3 and 4 defensive plays.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you did.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Let's do that. See, like this 6 draw. Like this 6 draw. I did it to be safe, but now now I don't like it anymore. Actually, no, it's actually safe, I think. Yeah. Why would you discard the 3 if you're waiting on 369? That wouldn't make any sense.
Because I'm mad and I like for a 10 weights. You know me.
Yeah, exactly.
I weigh it safe, but I like my for 10 weights every now and then by accident.
That's safe. Now, does Prospero want to be nice?
Of course,
Honestly,
Prospero
I
wants to
don't.
be nice.
Thank you.
Pum.
Although, actually, am I putting myself in a bad situation for doing this? I'll just get it.
I'm sure it's fine. I wouldn't worry. I mean, what are the odds it's going to backfire in a turn or two?
No, not the worst, I guess. Let's make poor life choices.
Poor life choices are the best life choices.
Wow, that actually passed. I'm surprised. I honestly thought Royce was going to run me. At least I did that before the Khan.
Well, indeed. I mean, okay.
Reach.
Like, my guess is that, well, it's kind of obvious. You're rating on 1-4, you summoned, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had 2 for a 10 weights to
You had
choose
the
from.
opaque 6, right?
Yeah, I had 2 for a 10 weights to choose from, and I chose the correct one.
Yay!
Undeserved Mungan.
I paid a full 2,000 points to
But
that,
you gained a
so-
rank.
I did, it's true.
Alright. Doesn't punish for a 10 shot. To be fair, it was you could work out that I had either a first 10 weight or a first 10 weight. Which I worked out and decided to sod it.
So if we issue 1,000, I'm at 800 now. I might as well just type that in. There we go. We'll roll with that for now. I don't even know if this is a good idea, but we're rolling with it.
Yeah, sure. One of the weird things is I've only just realised how many opaque tiles my hand has. I'm sort of thinking, you can see all. No, you can't see all this. Oh, this is amazing.
This is a normal game of Mahjong.
Yeah, almost.
What do you mean? Alright, that was Dora. Oops. It's fine.
That was, but Safety play. Safety play. I mean,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah,
as if you
you're
could have
going early.
it looks as if you could have used that Dora, but you know, safety play.
Ah, my Daisangan dream. Prospero.
Hmm.
You can take that. I mean,
봄,
we got one. We're against one call.
That's just sad.
Sad.
Hmm. Yeah, you know what?
봄,
Hmm. This teamwork. Hmm.
에,
Absolute teamwork. That's how teamwork works. I just give prize all the draws. Fine. I didn't need the toy anyway.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. You're very much in the lead right now.
Well, this
Could
will
have
happen.
also called that Blind Man, is the thing.
Yeah. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Darn it, meant to do one below that. Have all my points. Oh.
So I see all the sevens. So I don't have any more. They can go. Look at that 9.
Yeah, I'm liking that less and less. You know what?
G,
There.
I like how Prospero's almost 10 point now.
G,
We can see that. It's just, you know. Dora 2 too. Not bad. But that could be Tenpai.
Could be. Could be.
You know, can't I take it back? You shan't tell though. Hopefully Dora 2, but we'll see. Sad. Oh no, that teamwork thing is happening again. Oh no.
Only briefly.
Well, you can use it. Nice.
So he is no 10? Or Ishan 10 still?
I'm not though.
リーチ ポン
So
Right. 10 by. I mean, it's fated, clearly.
of course. One of us will deal into the other, I'm sure. It's
Well, I have
me.
the option of bailing out, but you know.
Is it me?
Although I have an
Or
off
me?
beat.
Ah. Okay, well, I'll take it.
ランラン
Yeah.
ラン
That's right, my way was entirely hidden.
Which I kind of half expected, because
Yeah.
if you were going to go for reach, you want it to be on a concealed thing, or desperation. I think you had time.
I feel like I was enchanted for the longest time, I think. Maybe I should have. Almost.
I
feel
mean,
like I
you
should've
did
skipped
force me to try and go into Toy Toy, so.
I see.
Because I wasn't going to do that if I wasn't forced to it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I almost feel like I should have skipped Ron just to let Prospero try and win. But I didn't want to take the risk of dealing in, you know?
Well, I mean, now you're dealer, so this is your chance to gain huge points.
True. The big points.
The big points. The only ones that matter, really.
Interesting.
I'm sensing a theme.
Oh, I. Please don't tell me every hand you're making is Toy Toy. That's not every hand. Surely not.
Not yet, in truth, but you know.
Well, you might have a pair of those. Let's find out.
Boom.
You do? Oh, that's good.
I mean, why else did I keep it for this long?
I mean, it could be a bluff. Could always be a bluff.
No, it's too dangerous for a bluff. You could end up being in that way later.
How scared am I? Yeah, enough to play it safe while it's safe. Yeah, good thing I played that 8. Okay, cool.
I mean, okay.
Chi.
but it's fine.
It is, in fact, Akagi versus 2 Washizus. Although one of them is on my side.
Team. Yeah. Scary.
You're not wrong!
I'm notoriously bad at this. What could you be waiting on? 7, obviously. 6, obviously. 4, obviously. 2, obviously. Could you be waiting on 3? Yes, is the answer to that question.
This looks fairly good for middle. Well, I've got decisions to make now. I mean, you can deal into me here. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is an instance where dealing in matters.
Yeah, I wasn't about to let the
Yeah, I know it's
match go. And it gives you rank bonus and more
does.
points.
So there's currently an event going on. You have to summon, so you have to roll the gacha, get lucky.
yeah, which
Plus, it goes cows.
dealer turn, which is all
Yeah.
important here. So he needs something.
Yeah, I think you've won this game. Congratulations.
I mean, I wouldn't guarantee it, but
I would need to somehow.
I have to
direct hit you for a
dodge.
lot.
I have to pretty much dodge.
Yeah, I'd have to direct hit you for a lot, or in some sort of Baiman. Even though I don't think it would be enough because of the roll I dealt into. No, the sumo you had. Sorry, it wasn't the one. So yeah, I'm pretty sure
It's
it's
500 cc of blood and summon him. This is indeed true.
If by blood you mean money.
Indeed. Well,
I guess Prospero could always win lots.
yeah, I mean, Prospero winning's doesn't end the game, so you know. Prospero winning gives you additional shots, and presumably brings us. Well, doesn't really change a lot. It might affect the rank bonus.
I should turn
additionally,
to Mono somehow and just start going for Yaku in every hand.
Absolutely.
Somehow
Unless
that
Shadow
worked for Mono.
Goes into
Just Kokushi, it works indeed.
Yeah.
When you're massively losing Kokushi. Although I have to say, Prospero's hand looks ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it does.
Looks ridiculous, although he has called the 1-2-3, which kind of kills the threat level, but he can still silent Kodora this.
Hi.
Yeah, Sananko double Yaku high. Still huge hand, but
Prospero doesn't need it. I see. Let's do this while it's questionably safe.
Chi.
yeah, I need to race this. He says knowing he's just making things riskier for himself, but I might need to race this.
Oh.
Well, that's just
You could have let it pass.
The
and then
opposite
won.
of helpful.
that. Yeah, I mean, if Prospero wants to do that, that's going to help me out a great deal. Rank bonus as well.
I don't know if Prospero knows it's a 2v2 game. Well, that's really a problem, really.
Ah, well.
Do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
now no longer a 2v2 game. I think Rise's inner Washizu has turned up.
Yeah, that's fair.
1v2.
Well, let's just hope that Prospero
Embrace
does
it.
have a 2v2 game and can pawn this.
Well, he was
Alright,
probably going to
Prospero.
if he could anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
you could have
I mean,
waited. I was going to probably have to play it at some stage.
Yeah, but if you pawn it,
It gives me the illusion that there might still be a conceal that I could potentially pull. I guess, but... Alright, let's get rid of this while it's safe.
Pum.
Thank you.
I play Mahjong on Task Features ever. Not right this moment. This is more just sort of casual games because it's the only way to do this kind of game at the moment.
I wish you could use the local modes, like the.
Yeah, because I wanted to do open hand match tournaments a while back, but there's no way to do it easily. And obviously the format no longer exists, but you know.
Yeah, the open hand match isn't quite what we want, but yeah.
I mean, I was quite happy with that in fairness because it was very easy to set traps.
I mean, yeah. Like, even if I get to tempo this hand, it's not really worth anything. So it's like, what's the point? Unless I error 3.
Yeah. That is the one downside of Washizu as it comes down to it at various points. There's various hands you just get which you know you can't do anything with.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if the game continued onwards, but I think we're probably going to give up with this 2v2 format for now,
Probably.
at least. There's probably a better way of doing it, but yeah, okay. Well, I guess Prosper's just going for the win now.
Yeah, which is.
First place.
I mean, if he wants first place, he can go for first place. He only needs what, a manga at this point. So yeah.
It's all good.
I could, but that's no. I'm not going to add this into the TOC,
No. Especially when it's a 2v2 mode.
especially at that point.
Quote unquote 2v2.
Indeed,
Well, yes. Yes. Well,
Although,
it was
right-
originally supposed to be a 2v2 mode.
indeed.
Me and Shadow have worked together, so.
We have. I mean, it's been
Yes.
quite a good partnership up until the point you got Dora free and threatened to break away from it.
I mean, at that point, it's South 4, it's fine. Just
Yeah,
win. It's fine.
No,
I'd
of course.
say, if you open door 3, you just have to.
Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely with you. That is the way to do it.
What would I do? I'd like to go out. I'm probably not going to win, but I'd like to go out with a big hand. I'm just trying to think of how I can make that happen. I just don't see it.
I mean, at this point, I'm trying to with any hand, but you know.
Yeah, but I
But I do appreciate the grandstand finish.
yes, exactly. Even with a manga, it's not even enough to get out last. So we'll see. I guess we were really working as a team. I should just try and feed Prospero some more points, but that only really goes so far unless somehow Prospero can run everyone else down to 0.
I mean, maybe?
Maybe.
Not impossible, just seems unlikely.
Yes.
How'd you like the other game is?
I
know
haven't played-
the concealed discard mode. I haven't played that at this point. We might move on to that in a moment. Just
I
for
would like to try it. I
purposes
think it'd
of
be
trying it
interesting.
out.
The idea of, hey, I'm going to bluff.
Yeah, indeed.
Then it's like,
Yeah.
no, I'm going to call you out on your bluff. Actually, no, you're not.
Then just a bunch of points up in the middle, and then, you know.
Yes. Alright. Who cares about 3-5? I want a Khan. That's what I
Absolutely.
want to do.
And why wouldn't you?
That would be Rise.
Yeah, Rise on the right. He's the silent protagonist of most of our games.
Yes.
You may recognize Rise if you've watched the Yu-Gi-Oh videos back in the day.
Indeed.
And yeah, it's a good man. Because I don't read
film-
discuss.
My
I don't
most
read-
famous moment from Silent. What was it? The role playing duel.
We've kind of actually got our 4 for that, so for the
We were
moment...
recruiting, yes, but now we have recruited less so.
Oh, we're always up for random games, though.
Yeah, if you want to just play, just jump in chat and be like, oi.
I do need to build some decks. I need to rebuild some decks, but I just recently re-downloaded the client, but we're always up for some random games every now and then.
Of course.
Indeed.
Alright, let's actually commit to this calm plan. Alright, let's go. someone has the opaque too, and I can't do it. But maybe I'll draw it. You never know. Maybe I can calm myself to a 4.
You know what? I'm feeling generous. Here you go.
Yeah, I'm not calling it.
After I felt generous.
I know.
To be fair, it was at the point the tile I should have got rid of, so.
This is so lame, but let's end it.
リーチ
It's so lame.
So what you're saying is I can safely deal into you.
You probably can. Let's hit error 3.
Ha.
Thanks.
run
Fair enough.
run
No error though.
Not much I can do about a concealed weight anyway, so.
Yeah.
And I did just hit door 2 and suddenly had to go round things.
Yeah, I was really having to make that Pinfu, but I either make it Pinfu or calm the two man, but neither of those things happened. So
Yeah, well, you earned some blood back at the end, if nothing else.
I got some copper too, so that can go towards another roll.
Nice. Alright, let's try out a different game mode then.
I suppose, Demi, you're not wrong. I could have tried calming to try and give Prospero more Dora. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, could have done. I mean, I was giving you a choice anyway. Anyway,
thought about that.
Fate Room, Battle of Darkness. Go. 48134.
Oh, okay. Probably already too late.
Well, you might be. People are jumping in. Yep, you're too late.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Battle of Darkness. Yes.
Darkness.
Darknessy. We're going up to Scotland.
Hey, anyone want a side game?
So, yeah.
If you do, I'll type in the code. Why not?
All right, Battle of Darkness.
Tables at the same time.
Wait, I can't see any of their tiles. Something has gone wrong.
It's darkness. It's working as intended. Yes. Would you like me to duck out or?
Yeah, if you want, you stay. You can stay and shenanigan.
Okay. All right. Time to be incredibly judgmental on every
Absolutely.
discard choice you make.
Well, Demo's made perfect choices thus far.
Demo? Yeah. I mean, we don't know. It's entirely possible. I do like the idea of just opening up with dark tiles. I don't know how effective that will be.
I mean, if the hand's decent.
But you're not going to get robbed, so I don't know.
No, I don't want to reveal that. That's fine. You keep having your tiles.
Oh wait, no, I just realised it's not about it's not just about not getting robbed. It's about not giving information away.
Yep.
So how do we know what's in Demo's hand if we don't ever see any of their discards?
I mean, he's paying a lot of points for this privilege, but yeah.
Hmm.
He can just play solitaire if he can keep doing this. However, his solitaire game is over. That is all I need to do.
Ah yes, now we know.
Also, this is a Mung in hand now.
Yes, exactly. I see. So I'm going to call you out? No. All right. So I wonder the question is how much like do you reachy? Do you? It's interesting.
I mean, yeah.
Do you Dharma? If you're playing demo strat, do you just Dharma every hand? Because there's no way for anyone to know if you're Tempai or not, based on your discard choices.
Well, if you can Dharma, absolutely.
I'm interested about how, because I've not actually played this mode at all yet.
The thing is, though, if you know you can suddenly get into a winning position, you can suddenly start going for everything because you know you'll get the pot back.
Yes. So the other thing is no one can pawn or cheat, right? So that's something else that maybe.
Oh, I wasn't aware that was a thing.
Because if it's face down, you can't pawn unless you don't know what it is, right?
Bitch.
Ah, I see.
So this is now 19,000 hands.
Oh, that's a really good point, actually. Yeah, you should always hide your Riichi tile, because that's a lot of information that you've missed out on. Ooh, I hadn't thought about it like that. Well, so yeah, this hand's worth 20,000 points. That's crazy.
Oh, that would have been an evil one. There's a dealer buyman in the pond right now.
At this point, Demo's so invested, you might as well keep hiding, because there's no reason for you.
Yeah, we'll make him. Yeah, absolutely. Safe tile.
It actually is. That reveal early on. It came in handy.
Pong.
Never let it go.
Never let it go. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Now
fine.
you can start
There's so
revealing.
many points at stake here.
If you'd chosen... Oh, no, if you'd chosen the other way. You could have taken 37,000 points.
Thanks for revealing certain information.
No one's watching this. They'd be cheating.
Hello?
Rise is in the chat.
Rice, get out of the chat. You're playing.
Oh, god damn it.
Sorry, no one knows what the other way is.
No, this is true.
I actually got Rosalie. I'm sorry. I'm bad. I feel bad. 3,000 points in one hand. I hadn't expected this to escalate as quickly as it has. This is incredible.
I mean, we're at Yakuman territory now.
Multiple Yakuman territory, yes.
I need to save some points here because Demo could bust himself out in a moment.
So I say, playing that visible was a brave move.
I think it's fine.
But can you only flip the players on your left and right then? So
I'm
you
not
can't
seeing.
flip
I seem to have options at various points actually, but I guess there might be some rules about it.
You don't seem to be able to flip Rice's tiles back up. I don't think, unless I'm wrong about that.
No. It might. Oh, I know why. I've got calls off.
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay, it's interesting. I feel like I'd put calls back on just in case. Okay. Yeah, that 9 is always 100% safe.
You're almost out of points, so we're gonna milk Demo if we get a chance here. Yeah, Rise is fine.
But what if Rise deals an unsafe tile? And just
No,
sneaks it through.
we'll just have to take that risk, won't we?
I mean, it's fair, yeah. Very likely.
But I'm gonna milk Demo for everything he's worth at this point.
7,000 points. I didn't expect this game to be decided in East 1. 58 Riichi sticks. 60 Riichi sticks. Glad that one passed.
If Demo doesn't win this hand, he's in a real trouble for the next round.
I mean, same to you, honestly.
Oh,
Same to everyone.
managing, I think, but yeah, okay, now I'm in trouble.
Just letting it pass. I wasn't expecting this to be used so often. It's really interesting. Ah.
Huh.
Safe to the reach. Ooh, safe someone else too. Oh wow.
I
That was such an awful way to reach you on.
It-
But they got it, and it was worth more than 11,000 points, shall we
Hey,
say?
I hit the tile at various points, so
You did. You snuck it through. But now,
yeah, this is game over.
it's fine.
If
Just-
Demo
just
can
win
lose,
normally.
if Demo loses from here, there is no forgiveness. But equally, 2,000 points.
Yeah, that's not. It's not over necessarily. I believe in you. You obviously can't make any concealed discards ever, but I believe in you.
That's
win,
fine.
Just win normally. Just play efficient. You might not have any information, but then I guess no one else can afford to conceal their discards. So
Well, we'll see. I mean, in all honesty, if we get out of East 1, I'll be happy with things.
yes, I think that would be an achievement. So I guess the other thing is, like, is it worth just going for like a Tanya? Well, I suppose no, because you can't.
Well, here's the thing. With Demo's current weight discards and the way he's currently rationing himself, he's going Tanpin of some sort.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so okay.
In
Oh, he
Demo's
might
case,
just be deciding not to bother.
It could be going for a flush. Could be a flush. Did you have calls off, Rise? Because that seems like that was the reason.
Yeah.
I should try and be helpful. Because yeah. I am liking the way this hand's developing, though.
It's about as much as I would hope for at this point.
Yeah.
There's some awkwardness to iron out, but it's about as good as I could hope for at this stage of the game.
リーチ
I imagine Demo's going to reveal that.
You'd think, yeah. You would think.
He doesn't think it's worth it. All right.
It passed? Okay. I mean, I suppose Demo can just, like...
He can afford it, but I guess he's
Oh,
trying to
it's
now
done.
just end the game by not interfering.
Oh no. I want to safe. We're good, we're good, we're good.
I want a point count where I can't really worry about safety too much.
Yeah, you just have to win. If they sumo, it's over. Tim's just like, nah. No, I'm not letting you do that. Sorry.
Demo would do this anyway if he's Tenpai, and he probably is.
What could you even be having, really?
What has he
Look at
got?
their discards.
Yeah, well, I feel this is probably fine, but I'm not going to risk it at this point. Yeah, I'll go around.
I don't think they're going for a flush. It doesn't really look like anything. There's nothing that jumps out to me.
So most likely it's Pinfu, but it could easily just be Honor and something, so East is a bit stuck.
Yeah, I respect that.
And he can afford to pay at least once, and I can't block.
That's actually a really good point. Demo could just call you out on it and just make you deal in for finish last. Ooh, that's really that's nasty.
I mean, gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Yeah, Demo has to, yeah.
Right then, so what's our play here? I think we're just gonna follow suit. Depressingly with Freedora. I mean, 8's looking reasonable as well, but
I don't like it, but yeah, I feel like you have to push anyway. Because if someone draws, it's over. But yeah, that's it.
so 6-0 versus Demo. 3-4. No. I mean, I might have to push it anyway, but
Why are you pushing 6 when you can push 4? At least you know 4 is safe to Ubers. Oh,
I mean that's happened, so that's game. I think at this point anyway. I didn't finish
Last.
last.
Not last.
Not last. We'll take it.
Poor Rice.
Also, 100k double shades for Demo.
Easiest second. Yeah, that's fair.
2 ですか。
I mean, to be fair, you just spent less points than us. So that's the.
That's wild. I've never seen that mode before. That is incredible.
Okay, I'm basically kicking everybody out here. It's going to end the first come first serve. Who gets back in here?
I'm not actually joining my room. Okay. A bit too slow.
Lily,
Wait,
Mono,
just-
and Chiral. All right. Good
Right, let's
luck.
go. I should leave so you can talk your hand.
Oh, I don't mind. But if you want to leave, yeah, go leave. Get out of here.
All right, bye.
Bye. I mean, I could leave, but you know, this is my Discord. All right. We might go back to Washizu after this, but we're definitely doing this another run based on the nonsense that was last time. All right. Let's begin. Soundpin. Hidden Nageshi. I don't think it would, but... Oh, it does? Interesting. Nice. I have a feeling that's going to be East that's disappearing. And again, in a similar vein to Washizu, there's probably some merit in this in doing some random concealed stuff. So, Ishanten, a couple to go here. I'm okay for Mono to keep adding to the pot at the moment. Hatsu. So. Ishanten. Again, I'm kind of happy for Mono to give away points here. So, I mean, there's some Mangan aren't there at the moment. I'm reasonably close. Carol's kind of in a similar boat here. Does that change anything significantly? Not especially, gotta be honest. We still have to cut the 5, and it is going to be a thing where I imagine we're going to have to lock that. Shakan, Jora. So that conceal was more for a thing, yeah. He knows how to play Mahjong, indeed. No sense in hiding the 1 so at this point. be kind of tempted to go for that. The downside is that means that really I'm going to have to get rid of a pair now. But the free man should be relatively safe here, so we'll probably end up getting rid of those.
Beach ya.
I'll have another safe tile to that, so we'll go for it. 20k in the pot. We have 2 safe tiles. Poor man was played reasonably early. He's played a 3 and 5 and a 3. There's all the frees are gone. Yeah. So that's definitely safe there. And again, people playing points. I'm quite happy with this in a weird sort of way. Alright, we know red's safe. I'm wondering if it's worth doing conceal towards the end just to eat up some points. No, this is true. There are no hilarious pots going on here. That being said... There you go. We're just playing around now. So it basically cost Lily 2,000 more points. We know where all the 4s are, I think. We know where all the 1s are, more or less. Nicely done. Honitsu? No, not quite. Okay. Mono has lost a lot of points, but he earned them back. So Mono gains the advantage out of that run. We are in second. From virtue of not spending. Not spending is a virtue. This is a terrible starting hand. Just gonna say this now. This is a terrible starting hand. The real question is, do I go for something silly? Because I'm kind of tempted to do something silly here. We're going to do the mono strat. The mono strat is always painful. Especially given everything else.
Let me know when to call the medics.
Absolutely. It's appreciated, my dear. It's not really. Honestly, 13 orphans from here is impossible. But at this point, I've got nothing to lose by playing my risky tiles now, when they're less likely to deal in. So the best people are going to call, which gives me information. So what I'm really working towards is sort of a Honitsu at this point, which again could be construed from my discards as well. But obviously with South not being a bonus tile and the rest of it kind of being not connected, this is really just a folding hand that we're just sort of preempting a little bit. One call, so we do have to be a bit concerned now, but I guess we're still going for it. We know East is going to be relatively safe. We know West is going to be relatively safe. We know North is going to be safe. And we have a pair of Souths, which is Mono's Wind, and 2 Souths that we can play. So we are safe to the end of the game. Yeah, this is very much a recovery style one at this point. And again, I'm just trying to drain Mono's points a little bit here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Fourth North. I mean, it is costing me points as well, but I'm second at the moment. I feel this is fair enough to just play silly buggers a little bit.
Pong.
Let's say that doesn't look good against that, and it isn't. Yeah, all these concealed tiles make you think he's actually not on a Sozu Honetsu, but equally there's nothing else he can realistically be on, so... He could have Chun. Just going for Chun thing. Although if he had Chun, I guess he'd have already swapped it around to Sozu under no pressure.
リーチや
So 2 players Empire and a Buyman in the pot. That is unfortunate. And, I mean, we economized reasonably well there.
チートイドラドラに
We basically eroded Mono's advantage, and now Lily's... Yeah, Lily wins in 2 hands. Carol eyes. The end.
副受操前感で
I mean, my strategy there was kind of just to try and erode Mono where I could, and, you know... But then I didn't realize entirely how big that pot was getting, I guess. And then, of course, Cairo just deals in. Mono didn't win, at least. That is a thing. All right. Let's go for another Washizu free-for-all to end this. We'll make this the last one. So, Battle Clairvoyance, go. Yeah, I have opinions about Saki, but again, I've spoken about that enough. Alright, we have Ubers, we have Chiral, we have one more slot for whoever gets in first. And it is the Prospero. Okay. More than calling me out made him second. True, actually. He could have waited and just gone for draw and secured the pot next round. That's certainly my plan, because I had a really terrible starting hand. But... Alright, let's play... some Washizu. Washizu free-for-all. Though Kara wants to help me out, I am not going to say no. Right, so white dragon concealed, red dragon concealed. We're actually reasonably safe on both of those, so we can wait a little bit. This is the one instance where you could wait to see if you can get a second. I mean, it's probable Kyle will play his white before we have to worry about that, but, you know. Stuff, things, and other things, I guess. Alright. Let's 6-pin here. Not the ideal thing. Normally you go 9 first, but we kind of want to lean into a 7 pairs vibe here. Yeah, we knew that white was coming out, so... That, however, is a great draw. I wonder if we can sneakily be on that. Well, we know we're not going to win with the 9, so we'll give Yubas a chance to call that. But, yeah. It's going to be interesting. So, conceal red is not a bad final weight, I suppose, although, again, not ideal. Question is, could we get any of the rest of it? It's all open, so it really doesn't matter in practical sense how bad or good or whatever it is. So, all that matters for the Chitoy is your final tile concealed or not? Alright, so 1 red, 1 white played. Dora, you say? Tempted to go for this, actually.
Pong.
This might be bad, and it looks bad, I'm not going to deny, but this might actually put some pressure on the board here. The downside is, pair of 9s are kind of stuck with Prospero at the moment. So, that limits what we can be on everything else on the metrics here. But, you know, we could potentially be Tempai with this. Downside is, I'd imagine Kyril has the concealed 4. Or maybe not, who knows. If you want a solo 5-pin, go for it.
Pong.
Now we can be in Tempai for anything. Chitoy. Only 3 tiles I could be waiting on, but you know. We are kind of stuck here with this, though. Oh, geez. Okay. Dora, then. So there's 1 Shin remaining. If you draw that, that is game. Can't win off a 9-pin, so it is a case of whether we get that 1 off Kyril, which we won't get now, or we get the red dragon, of which there is 1 left. So basically, this is a really terrible idea in a multiplayer to go for an obvious toy in Washizu, but we've done it again. So let's find out how terrible idea this actually is. All right, off you go, Kyril. Oh boy, that's fair. It was still a terrible idea, but we knew that was cheap enough. Yeah, don't go for Toy. Chitoy is amazing. Toy is terrible. Stop doing it. Interesting. Wonder if we're going Chitoy again. Toy again. Ah. How many games in a row can I force Toy? Let's find out. How many games in a row can I force Toy? At least 1 more. In fairness, this is probably Tanya rather than Toy, but you know. Problem is, again, having these 2 concealed means I've got to... Well, I can use them a little bit longer. At least until I see somebody draw one. They're both fine to just randomly keep. But we'll have drawn our 8, so. Just saying. Okay, that's not actually the worst thing for us in this position, to be truthful. Because again, if there's a one you can see nobody else has got any, it's a safe tile to just get rid of. So I guess 2 safe final tiles isn't the worst. Probably want to play 5-man before it becomes too problematic. Yeah, we'll play the 5-man first. Technically, Cairo has more options around the 2, and it is around Medora, but I think we're fine in that case. I doubt Prospero's there. There's an outside chance it could be, but... I don't agree with that. That makes this awkward. Didn't go for it, though. So, what's your plan, then, if you're not taking that? I say, what is your plan if you don't take the 2 there? Yes, Yaku considerations. He couldn't take it open, but... But, okay. Alright, so... 3 concealed. Another concealed dragon. Hatsu that we'll probably have to play on turn 1 because of Prospero's hand at this point. Not amazing. Some ideas too, but we might as well find out now. South isn't doing anything. There is a west that Ubers is holding on to for a little longer, but we know it's a light. It's only one because we've got the opaque one. So he'll probably toss that in a few turns. Actually, it's still initial phases, so he's still clearing up the honors at this point. Which, again, is fair. That's an okay draw. Let's go for the free pin. So Prosper again with that call isn't a million miles away, although he's doing the thing I failed at and going for Toy Toy. There's reasons it's not a good weight in Washizu. Let's play the 8. There's a chance Carol wants it, but I think he'd wait for that in any case. Yeah, we're still quite a way away with this. I wonder if we can bluff a Chitoy soon. We got a Honitsu as a plan as well, actually, now that things are kind of there. So if we get north, we can call that, cut 9-8 and go for the Honitsu. Guess the question is, does Prospero need it? Well, if he's going to Toy Toy, probably not. Cairo could be close. Dora 2 pin. You say, well, nobody seems to have anything around that for the moment, so that's fine. That, unfortunate, but it lessens the chances actually of these being relevant here. All Cairo would need for Tenpai is a 7 and a 7. In that, so let's look as if we're dangerous now. Now, what are the odds I've got Chitoy? You wouldn't say they're terrible from here, would you?
Pong.
That one we call, though. So, obvious Honitsu is obvious, but... But let's see. Problem is, I guess, with this at the moment, with the way Toy set up, would kind of be giving Carol stuff at this point. Well, Prospero the chance here because we'd have to make the 4 pass or use the 5 somehow. I mean, 6 is a great call for us, so we'll take it.
7
Good news is this is a really easy one for them to dodge, but we dodge. So 3-5. Trick check. I mean, 7 could have been lethal for us here, but Carol getting the 9 previously, probably cutting. So we'll see.
Tsumo.
That was a little... Yeah, Honitsu 2000. Not the end of the world, but enough to put us back to parity. So even Yuba's leading by 600 points, and we're back to our close game again. East 4. Could have been worth more, but you know, 2,000 points is 2,000 points. Alright, immediate North call. Is he trying to rush to Chanter? Could do with that hand, but that's really easy to dodge. And I have threats against that hand. Showing a couple of Dora. And this is fairly easy to get to Honitsu as well if we get the early West. Oh wow, this is just awesome. Yeah, this hand is amazing. Look at this hand. This hand is amazing. Yeah, Carol immediately culling Hanzu, and I can't blame him for that. So Prospero could call this, which, you know, is significant because that would kill this way off. Okay.
1
I mean, I don't know why you would do that, but hey, he's done it. You do it because he's a senpai. So we killed the simples. I had a big Honitsu too, so yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I didn't know, but actually the reason made a complete amount of sense. Alright. Usual-ish nonsense. We got a fair number of opaque tiles here, so maybe we'll be able to make something work with this. So we should... Okay, I was about to say we should probably show red, but the only player with one has got rid of his, so that's fine. We can hold green for a little while because, again, we're the only person who... We have the opaque one. Probably means all the greens are going to come out now, but we'll hold on to this for the time being. Keep the mystery alive. So a pair of whites for Chiral, so potentially a lot closer than he is, depending on where the other whites are. Dora South. Hold that for a turn, because we don't see any risks, but I guess now is the point that if somebody does draw a second, that's a problem. But we'll give ourselves a chance to draw that second. It is our wind, after all. But again, potential information is on the table. Oh, there's a south. Is Prosper going to keep it? Yeah, I feel he had to. Yeah, we know Hatsu's safe, so we'll get rid of that. Alright, well, we'll play around that. We might have to give Carol some help in a moment. The choice is either to keep it and fold or just go for this. Yeah, we'll give him his white.
돈,
Lose on Nageshi.
돈,
So, Haku only. It's not the worst thing in the world. I think Dubin might actually be the safest tile in our discard options here. He's got two non-repeating tiles here, so we assume one of them is just... He can't be the 7, man. That's the one thing I have information of. It can't be the 7, because we have the 7. So, I think Kairo's bluffing. In fact, I'm fairly certain I could prove Kairo's bluffing, and he is. Yeah, us having all the middle opaque tiles is quite useful against that kind of thing. I'm surprised he didn't keep up the pretense, in truth.
리치,
I guess he's got faster tempo routes. We can play safe against him for a couple of turns here, doing our thing. So we shall. That's where we're gonna go. So if you've got 8, 7, 6. Still 5s aren't a thing. Well, we can follow that up for the moment anyway. So we know he doesn't have 4 or 5. Instead of 7, we can double run and continuation. Green dragon is fine. Nothing to concern ourselves with there. Not going to start pawning at this stage of the game. There, I will give some information to the table for free. So double run pair. So we were actually Ishanten here. We could make the 4-man or 5 pass at this point. That would be amazing. Oh, Kairo's close. Yeah, Hila Sumo. Yeah, for a 10 is fun, but I was kind of working around that anyway. Absolutely. It's the risk of for his head. They're always more likely to draw your winners. Alright, this is a strongish start. So, how far behind are we? We're only 13-3. That's nothing really in this game at this point. Okay. Red we'll get rid of. So, yeah, again, we know where the opaque east is, so you was the only one who can gain any kind of advantage from that. And it might not be worth the risk, although he's going aggressive here. We'll see. Fully concealed sequence is interesting. But almost certainly we're getting rid of east here. I would say especially now. So 2 away, depending on how this goes.
봄,
How do we want to do this? Do you want to pair there, or do you want to pair there? When we do that, we're opening ourselves up a little bit here, so I think we'll go that. Because his stars are mostly, well, now not anymore, but they were mostly all over the place at that stage. We'll risk the 5 so because we're running out of chances.
지.
Alright, that's fine. 5 pin is what we want, really. 2-man would do as well, actually, comes to that.
봄.
Okay, Carol has to have West's pair, so that means West is the tile of death at this point. If we draw it, we are out. But Ruby's a North only versus a West only. I mean, it's not impossible that we just go for this, surely.
건.
We've gone the worst way round with this, I'm going to be honest, but I think this is safer. If you're a 7 pin, this is amazing.
리치.
He's got 7 pins. Ubers probably has the concealed... Well, we know Ubers doesn't have the concealed one. We know that because we've got it. So, that 6-8 is a bluff. That's a brave choice. I mean, we are probably Cheetoy.
봄.
Let's be honest. If you look at what we got Cheetoy. So, epic tiles are safe. Assuming that is the play. We have the opaque 4, so it is just a case of not drawing the West. And hoping Gyro draws a 7. 2 7s. There's 1 left. I mean, if Prosper plays that, that's a really ambitious play. You didn't. I mean, to be fair, 7 is the play if I don't have Cheetoy. But I don't think you'd play a 7 against this hand anyway with what I'm doing. I've got an obvious 8-9 and a random 3, and there we go.
No.
Richie Bako. Bad reach officially, but you know, we'll take it. Because a lot of our stuff was concealed. Alright, south to stout. We don't see any other souths.
봄.
Yeah, well, she's apparently is all about how many bad weights can you get away with.
봄.
Okay, Toy it is. I mean, yeah, Toy it is. He can't have anything else, so that is fine. We will just play around that. And in fairness, our hand's quite good to play around that. There is certainly tunnel vision as a thing. But, you know, this is, as I say, I prefer this much more as a team game. We played this on Tabletop Simulator, me, Kyril, a couple of times. I have to do that again in the future at some stage. Alright, so we know West is going to be a relatively safe tile towards the end. That doesn't help us a great deal. Alright, so he's got, at best, a sequence, or he's on a single weight, if the 2 6s. What he actually has... He's got to go Toy. There's no question about it. He has to go Toy with what he's done there. Unless he can somehow get a sequence in place. So... we're up to 3 pairs ourselves at this point. We've got an unfortunately open hand. Could potentially go cut the 9, cut the 8, and go for a Tanyo. I'm wondering if that's actually the best play here. Because if we cut that, cut the 9, go pushing. No, we're not going to do it. It might be correct, and we are dealer, but it doesn't feel correct. getting rid of our only bit of visibility as dealer. Yeah, so I think this is the play here. We're going to gamble on getting something around these two. And then just go for a reach Dora. Downside is, going to have to play out the revealed tile for this. So this could be an open reachy coming up. Who doesn't love an open reachy? I mean, it's not even worth 2. That's the problem here. It's not even worth 2. Opaque 4 is probably our best bet for a reasonable shot at things, although it really doesn't make any difference at this stage, I guess. Okay. That's not actually any better, but you know. Means you don't have to. I'm not going to accidentally discard this 6. Right, Richie. Not going to reach. We're going to disconnect the Pinfu. So 1-4 Pinfu. Is somebody going to tunnel vision and forget this? The reason we're not reaching is because it's a very obvious board he can be waiting on for the most part. And you never know, somebody might go tunnel visioning. That's fine, we can go west.
Reach.
Yeah, because I think that's a waste here. I mean, if Hubris plays 1, then that's just... I take the short win here. He surely can't play the 1, yeah. Be safe in one direction. It's probably safe the other direction. The odds probably say reach here, in truth. There's 2 on the board now. But no, we'll play it silently. Because he was getting into a position where he's running out of things that will be definitely working. 1 pin, 1 pin, 1 pin. Oh, that 1 pin could be that's problematic, couldn't it? See, this is why we didn't do that. Yeah, 4 would have been the tile of death a moment ago. So 2-2-2. I mean, I see 3 2s here. I see 3 3s. Yeah, I mean, if he's on away, it's probably not going to be around the 1 pin, but it could be a 1 pin single weight. So I'm not going to deal into 1 pin single weight here. I'm not going to give anybody an E pin.
Note.
As it turns out, I could have tried it, but still. It would have been silly for me to risk it in that position, given that it was probably Chitoi. Again, you wouldn't normally go Chitoi onto a single tile that's opaque, but again, you might not have a choice. I feel that was probably aggressive against what Hubris was doing, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, let's see if we can Chitoi ourselves here. This looks like a reasonable contender. This looks like a very reasonable contender. In South too? Nah. Alright, let's see if Hubris has it.
Pong.
So double South, but we get another draw sooner, so not the end of the world for us. I imagine they didn't get the... What was it? Was it Prospero gives us an extra draw as well?
Pong.
Is our mission just do not allow Kyril to have a draw? That might be the mission now. What can I do to do this? I could play 2-pin. Ooh. I am now very intrigued by a possibility. I'm not going to count that. No, I'm not going to count that. Let's see if anybody's going to tunnel vision on this threat. Alright, let's go. Two twos are in Prosperous hands, so I probably have not made the correct move here, but let's just see.
Come.
There are shenanigans that could work here. Although 4 can't draw seems like a possibility at this stage. Go on 5-pin. Again, could have taken that, but I've got to maximize my chance of potential nonsense. I mean, I'm okay with Toy Toy San Anko. That's absolutely fine by us. And we might be getting to the point where he needs to do it.
Pong. Can.
That might prove... Well, actually, I can't force a count at this point.
Reach. Tsumo.
Yeah. At that point, we kind of had to try something there, although... Again, late in a weird triplets game. So Prospero exposed and not a lot else happening from that. Alright, so 2 hands to try and make a comeback happen. Not impossible from here, but it's going to take some stuff. First of all, let's cut the yeast. Yeah, I didn't think Prospero was going to give me that one. Alright, and anybody call it south? Nobody can call it south. Ishanten. So given the points gap, we kind of have to go for this here. We're going to send calls off.
Reach.
So, in what right mind do you reach with a 5-man on a 7 pairs hand you need to win with?
Pum.
Kyril wasn't going to play that 5. Kyril wasn't going to play that 5 anyway, but he's denied me my paths here, so less chance of Hani. Although reach Simo, Chitoi, 2. Could still be Hani. But again, the only real safe thing here is to play what's on the table, or, well, in that case that's fine. Or play opaque tiles, because if I'm waiting on an opaque tile, then opaque tiles are safe. Oh, that's landing at 5. I'm hoping that... Well, no, we know it doesn't mean he's got 2, because our 5 is opaque. So, question is now... Does he think is linked to the 7 that's exposed to my hand, or does he think I do have cheats?
Run.
Oh, why would you give him...
Run.
Why would you give points to Chiral? Oh well. That's my handy hand done. Chiral gets up about 100 to take the win, and it looks as if I am going to be blood at this point, unless I can make something with this last hand. Right. Well, I can make something with this last hand. The question is it at all worth it to try? Honitsu Sha nonsense, basically, is what I've got to go for here. Also need some carnage.
봄. 봄.
Honitsu Toy Toy is pretty much our play here. I don't know why you give me that.
지.
It's a really silly idea. Well, enjoy having that E stuck in your hand. Yeah, enjoy having the E stuck in your hand.
쥐.
Yes, ultimately I need to calm things. There's no other chance of me winning this unless I
Gee.
can get multi-calms. But Carol's just going to get a quick win because that absolutely makes sense in this position. Who is Ubers? Just a person who's been on the Tiles of Confusion thing for a little while. I mean, anything that isn't a Sozu tile is absolutely safe in this position, so... And while holding this east, you know... Ha! Probably a safe bet. But am I just taking 1,000 points to get ahead of Chiral? Is that what I'm doing? Who knows?
봄.
We're going to do the thing I tell people not to do. We're also not going to wait on a Sanzo. No, I'm going for the win here. I'm getting Khans. Sha, green, 1. Sha, Hatsu, 1. Wrong one. Yeah, opaque 2's out, so he knows that's not it. Could still be west. No, it couldn't be west. I've called west. What am I talking about? Could be one of the... Could still be red, technically speaking. Could be white as well. I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily an intelligent swap or not, but we're going to do this. We're also not going to take the 9, and I'm going to explain why. Because I don't want the hit off... Well, I suppose actually the hit off Prospero will probably change position.
지.
But if I take the hit off Ubers, I think think I'm rightly saying that might force a West round. So we're going to hope that Ubers gets that last 9. Is it reckless? Absolutely, but we're going to try it. It maximizes our chances of winning the game. But we could totally have done that to just take the win off Prospero. Yeah, no card for the Hatsu available. West is still elusive. There's still a 1-so. Carning is still a thing that could happen, but not right now. Oh, please. If I've calculated this right, this is a genius move. Didn't play it. Oh. The 9 was safe, but okay. So Ubers has it. So what we can do is probably the move tile, but we're late in the game, so we're not going to. Okay, so it's entirely on whether Ubers plays it. If he's stream sniping or not. Nah, he's on 9, that's safe. He's not going to play the 9 here. The other 9, I mean. Which is fair. We could have taken the win a couple of times off of Prospero. We're just hoping he got to Tenpai. Which he might have done. He might have hit Tenpai, which would be useful for us. Darn it!
Tenpai.
I let you off, Prospero, so I could hit to Tenpai. I could have taken the win off you. Didn't. The correct scenario where Ubers got it did work, but again, he didn't play it. So clearly street sniping. I'd kid. Yeah, no, GG. I lost too much ground early on in the game in that one. But yeah, honestly, if I'd have taken it off Prospero, I probably would have got myself into second, which I guess I could have taken. But alas, these things happen. Alright, I'm going to call that a stream for now. Thanks for joining us, guys. We will Washizu again at some point, almost certainly. It might be back on Tabletop Simulator. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for joining. Catch you later. Till then.